Okay, folks, we are back, and oh wait a sec. I'm proud to say this Let's Play has hit a milestone. This is video number 20. Yay! All right. So let's continue here. We need to find a time door so we can go into the future now. So we just got to keep searching here until we find one. And recall, as I was saying, our weapons really aren't that strong, so we gotta find it quick. So this is where the door was that had the Cameron's fruit. Let's keep searching here, see if we can find the time door. Oh! Remember, we can also walk across these damaged tiles safely. The air regiment appeared. Okay, now they said we had to use the Cyrus formation. Remember, that's what the instructor said. We actually don't have the Cyrus formation right now. But you know what? I'm going to chance it. And I'll take Farouk and Gunmecha with me. Let's go for it. I'll use the magic of Flamo, which Flamo attacks everybody, by the way. I don't have to distinguish a certain enemy. Farouk fight the Melgar, and I'll have Gunmecha use Boltrit 2 on the Melgar. So they're going to use Gagnator on us. But it didn't work on anybody. Nice. Ooh. So these parties are going to get, these enemy parties start getting dangerous towards later in the game. Now they're starting to use our great magic, the great magic we were using against us. Okay, Boltrit is going to attack, I believe, 6 times, doing 3 damage each, so it did 9 damage to each of those guys. I'm going to use Flamo. Which does 5 damage each, but apparently it did more damage to the Pendarm because they had 8 hit points, not 5. Farouk's going to attack. Let's keep going here, and I think my troopers are going to finish this up. Yeah, they're doing 8 damage each. This battle's over. Fire Wizard 23's party defeated the Air Regiment. We got 44 experience points and 40 rupees. And we got a carpet, too. Nice. And we leveled up after hitting that tree. Our level rises. Maximum hit points is 148. Maximum magic points 155. Offensive power of the sword increased. Okay, so the sword's a little more powerful. Nice. Fire Wizard 23 used the magic of Oprin. Okay. Let's do it. Oprin. Ah, there's the door we're looking for. I hope. I think. Oop. Okay, that's not the door we're looking for. That door, that is the maze that was mentioned that is too dark for us to see through, and we need a Cameron's fruit to get through there, so we can't go in there yet, because we have no idea what to do. Or we can't see, so we can't get through it to get to Troll's Palace. So we need to find that door. I'm just cleaning house with a little sword here. So I guess the Saint isn't completely worthless, but the Fighter and the Magician are more powerful with swords and rods, respectively, so take it as you will. Fire Squad appeared. We've already fought a Fire Squad, so actually I'm going to escape here. We need to get on with this. Nope, that's where we found the time. That's where we found the Cameron's fruit. We need the time door. So let's keep exploring here, see if we can find the time door. Oh, logs. They're basically the same as the rocks, just a different animation. Keep looking here. No. It's got to be around here somewhere. Era. Fire Wizard 23 used the magic of Oprin. Oprin! Ah, and the door is right in a tree. How convenient. Fire Wizard 23, this is the time door. Let's go find the Cameron's fruit in Samarkand of 30 years in the future. Let's do it. Now, does everyone remember what the townspeople were saying, what was coming? Well, we're about to get there. It is winter, folks. Now, since it is winter, it is very cold outside, and we're going to start taking damage just like we did in the desert. See, I just lost a hit point. But let's just move here. Fire Wizard 23 used the magic of Oprin. Now the screen looks a little different, but this is the screen where the tree is, and it is now 30 years in the future. And he's still alive despite the winter. I promised to give you 3,000 rupees 30 years ago, didn't I? Now obviously we know the answer is no, I'm just gonna go ahead and say yes and see what happens. Don't tell a lie. Okay, so we can't do that. Okay, let's try again. I promised to give you 3,000 rupees 30 years ago, didn't I? No, you didn't. Indeed, Mr. Saint. Then please tell me the password. And for those who remember, the password is chocolate. I really don't know why he needed a password system here. It could have easily worked just being a saint. Unless he just wanted to make absolutely sure I was the person I said I was. Oh well. My grievance with the game might not be yours. I'll give you my son Pumpkin. Pumpkin, as promised. Change him into a doll and give him life. What? Now bring this Cameron's rod. Okay, so he actually gave us a Cameron's rod, but we need to figure out how to make Pumpkin real. Unless he's real, his magic won't work. Oh. Oh. Need the sword. So we've got to find someone in this future who can make Pumpkin real. Because as far as we saw, no one in the past really knew how to, really knew how to do that. Let's do some exploring. That is water, by the way. Maybe it's supposed to be frozen. I guess I don't know. Pharaohs of 23, use the magic of Oprah. Okay, Oprah. This is the magic field. A person who planted a seed a long time ago will see a great harvest. And this is the only point in the game, folks, where obviously since we went in the future, the magic field to plant the seed must be in the original time we started in. The only time in the game where that happens. But as I said, it's really not a critical thing. I think you get like 300 rupees by doing the whole thing, but it's really not important. Listen to the people of the town. Oh, okay, we found a new town. Sweet. Actually, if the visuals remember me, I believe this might be Kizamil. That's how to speak. It has become the future while I was hibernating. Wow, you slept 30 years. Wow, you slept a long time. The Cameron's tree has borne fruit. Yep, we already know that. We got it, the fruit. The Cameron's tree has grown. This is the birth of the new forest king. Okay. Do you know what spring feels like? Ooh. Do you know what spring feels like? Yeah, they've gotten... Ugh. Too much winter. Nubia is to the south. So the town of Nubia is to the south where it was before, because Kizmil is to the north of Nubia. Did you meet Supapa, a doll maker in Nubia? Oh, so there's a doll maker in Nubia now. That might be useful. The Cameron's tree has borne fruit. Yep, we knew that. This is Kizmil. Yep, we know. We were pretty sure this was Kizmil before. Oh, and there is a mosque here if I needed to change class. They say it used to be warm here a long time ago. Yep, 30 years ago. And actually, I'm going to go back to being a magician, because a saint really isn't... The magician's more powerful than the saint, so let's switch back to the magician. I want to change my class, and let's go back to being a magician for 100 rupees. By the power of the blue star, give the class of fire magician to Fire Wizard 23. And we're now a magician again. And the reason is, check out the rod. We now shoot stars. And by the way, you cannot use the rod to injure the townspeople. Yeah, the rod just goes right through them. I mean, it's a horrible thing to begin with, but you remember how in like one of the early videos I showed you how like a sword could hurt them? Yeah, the rod can't. So we need to head south to find a doll maker who lives in Nubia. Now we actually shoot the same number of shots, but it's just simply a more powerful rod. So we gotta head south to Nubia, and we can get hurt by those tiles again, so we gotta be careful. Flamo! I'm just trying to get us through this Let's Play. I just don't want to waste time with some battles. The Alart Solar Eclipse. Now, we don't have the great magic of this time yet. And just to demonstrate Raincom. See, I can't use Raincom here because it's just not the right time to do it. Although it'll let me keep it. Okay, go figure this. I lost Monocom when I tried to use it, but I tried to use Raincom here and I can't. And I kept it. Go figure. Alright, I'm actually out of time for this video, so folks, we will pick it up when I get back in the next video. I'll see you later, folks. Take care. Bye.